Hello, how's it going everyone? Back again for another episode. And in the last episode, I ended it on by going back to the dungeon, but then I realized that I don't have glass. I left all of the glass outside on the surface, so I'll be going and quickly taking some. Once again, I have quite a lot here. Might as well take, I don't know. Honestly, I can always easily obtain glass on the surface, but when I'm at the bottom of the dungeon, then it is a place where it may not be that easily uh, acquired. So I think it would be a wise choice to get most of the glass stacks to the bottom of the dungeon, so I can easily access it whenever I need it. And I do need a lot of those of the glass. I need a lot of glass in the dungeons because the majority of, like, they have 11 hallways and they all need to be they all need to have glass slab floors in them. So there is that. Each hallway needs to get the usual stone floor replaced with a glass slab floor. Also, let me make a last bronze tool, at least for a while. This bronze shovel, and unfortunately, but for today, from today onwards, except for this last bronze pickaxe, I'll be using stone pickaxe, which will be really slow coming back from coming back from using bronze for quite a while. It most likely will take some getting used to, but I believe that once I get used to it, it should be just fine. It's not sure it's going to be noticeably slower, and the hallways are going to be lagging, or how should I say it? They're going to be, well, just much slower than what it's been for the past, I don't know, some days. How do I exactly? Oh yeah, I forgot. Building, now you may be asking what I'm doing here, and I think maybe it's even kinda obvious. I'm building a staircase downwards so I can begin with floor 23. It's difficult because we are floating here on in this dungeon, at least in this exact spot. So it will take some time because I have to, like, kinda awkwardly place all these blocks from different perspectives or something. So it goes really slowly like this, and I don't know how much of this staircase I need to do to begin with floor 23, but yeah, probably more than this. So what I do is I guess a stair and then a block, and then stairs again, but it also has to be in the facing the correct way, and that seems easy, or at least it would seem easy to me, but it is actually not that easy. It's pretty difficult. I don't know why. Probably because yeah, lots of empty space around, and honestly I've been building these stairs and I have no idea if I'm doing it correctly, but looking at it from the side, it seems okay. I do wonder why is there this sand pile. I think I built it myself, and this cobblestone stack has also been built by me, as cobblestone I don't think occurs naturally. At least that's what I think. But I'm not sure, maybe it does. Okay, well, now this should be enough to begin with floor 23. The only thing I need to do is to, I guess, correctly decide where exactly the entrance should be. And to do that, I need, I think here, I wasn't looking at it very, very carefully, but I think this is the where the entrance should be. Oh yeah, yep, I think exactly here. My torch has been extinguished, unfortunately. That's because the water started flowing here. Wow, this may be a bit of an interesting entrance to floor 23. I do wonder how that's gonna look like. So I place these glass doors, then they hold off the water, which is really nice, convenient. And there it is, the beginning of floor 23, but there is still more to be done. What I need is 2 blocks from the sides and then stairs on top. So I suppose like this, and remove this one, and then the same from the other side. Whoa, gotta be careful. It's kind of there is a lot of unknown depths here. I don't know if I fall into those holes, how far they're gonna go down, because I haven't explored this dungeon before. I haven't explored it yet. Maybe I'll explore it later by just digging these hallways through. But yeah, not yet, so I don't know what's lurking in there. Okay, so to do the correct, to place it in facing the correct way, I have to do it like this, and then I can continue from the first block. Yeah, that looks good. And that, I think, is almost done. I also need a sign, so I can place it, I suppose, here. Nice. Right, floor 23. As well as place torches to the sides. Perfect. uh, it's holding the water from flowing in very nicely here. And that is, those glass doors are very useful in that regard. Perfect. I guess I need to get myself a few glass stacks as well. I did just notice I will need those since the the hallway the hallways will probably be half empty. I'll need to make these bridges to walk on or platforms to walk on. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just follow the framework at the top from the upper floors. Build it like I was building it before. Yeah, and I'm certainly not looking forward to getting to beginning the digging process with a stone shovel. Having having been acquainted with bronze tools is certainly gets you a kind of I don't know what's the word. It got me really happy with the pace at which bronze tools are digging, and now coming back to stone, not to mention the durability, but everything else also is worse. It looks, I guess, doesn't look that bad, but bronze tools look better anyway, probably. But it almost has no durability compared to bronze, and also, as you can see, the pace at which I'm digging these blocks is what's the word? Abysmal. It's really bad. But yeah, that's stone for you. Stone tools. And this hallway at least is really interesting. I can see lots of openings, I suppose. So that's really cool. If I wanted to explore, oh look at that. Not gonna leave that. Definitely gonna take this tin with me. And if I see copper, I'll also take it, even if it's not within the boundaries of these hallways. Perfect, this side is done. Might as well begin with the next hallway, even though I know I still need to dig that other end of the hallway. But this is only so I do not need to come back here again unnecessarily. The usual thing, digging 2 blocks in and placing a torch. Now I'll make my way through all this water, and yeah, seems like stone is also in the way. Ah, copper. Very nice. A good amount of copper. That's 4. I can see 4 blocks. Yeah, 4 blocks of copper. Ooh, and no breathing. Because I ran out of air while digging all this copper. That's fine though. Well, not really. I don't have that much HP, and I also didn't bring any apples down here. So got to be careful unless I want to respawn at the base, which wouldn't be ideal. To me this seems like the entire hallway will be, almost the entirety of the hallway will be flooded with water. And the only thing making it easier here is that the glass slabs on top have a gap to allow me for breathing. That's really nice. I'll use that. Without it, it would be pretty sketchy, I guess is the word. Oh, now it's fine. So not the entirety of the hallway has been flooded. That's really cool. That's a small victory that I'll take. And then continue on. This will mark the end of the first hallway. I managed to dig all of it. Cool. Ah, I see a torch. Took it. I just saw a torch sitting there on the ground. Somehow I didn't pick it up previously, which isn't like such a big deal, but yeah, since I noticed it, I'll take it. Wow, look at how dark it is with yeah, no torches above because it's flooded with water. And yeah, starting with the second hallway in a pretty dark atmosphere, cause yeah, no lights almost here. This single torch is providing me light, but nothing from above, basically. Just hoping for no flooding here, because if it does, it's fun for a while, but when you have to swim or waddle through water constantly, very slowly, then I guess it gets old fast. So far so good. No flooding here, and I'll continue digging through these hallways. Certainly not going to finish this second hallway by the end of today, because yeah, you can see the speed at which these stone pickaxes are digging is horrible. It's bad. Sometimes I feel like, at least not, maybe not sometimes, but a few times I thought that, hey, maybe beginning to use bronze tools would be like possibly a mistake, because I will not have enough to keep using them as long as I'm digging, since there is not going to be enough copper, and thus I'll have to go back to stone tools, which will, yeah, be not cool. Pretty annoying. Did you see that? When I opened that block, it had water, and it just flooded, or more like rushed into this hallway and extinguished the torch that I've put. That's not exactly ideal, so I plugged that hole and then placed the torch on in the other spot. So that's great. I'm probably pretty far, yeah, still just halfway done with this hallway, and this is life with stone pickaxes. At least I still have a few bronze shovels. They will definitely be of some help whenever I encounter gravel, but yeah, stone pickaxes will probably, I don't know, I'll most likely need a few episodes to get used to those, but after that I'll be fine, probably. it's just going to take much longer to uh, get get these hallways done. But I suppose this is it for enough for today, and I'll continue tomorrow.